Hey viewers, welcome to another game with Casual Pro Gamer. Today we have ST Life in the top right corner. This is game number 4, by the way, of the Best of 7 series. ST Life in the top right corner as the Zerg player, and we have Liquid Taeja in the bottom left as the Terran player. So Zerg versus Terran. As I said, game number 4, so either it's 3-0 or it's 2-1 for someone. Yeah, not going to spoil that. If you want to see it, just watch the other games. Haha. Let me turn on the production. Of course, there's nothing really going on yet. We have a command center. We have the supply depot being built now. Supply depot, of course, always the first building to be built. There's no reason to do anything else. And here we are going to see that the Overlord will be in production at some point. Oh, it's already out. It doesn't matter. Yeah, just standard builds. No cheese coming up, it seems. No, really strategy. No early visible strategies, at least. Barracks coming up, so no fast command center. That is kind of a tactic that we do see. The fast command center is kind of something that you want on big maps if you have a good way to wall off your second expansion. Here you have a pretty big ramp, but it's doable, especially as Terran, to wall that off. And yeah, then we would see the command center over here and then the barracks next to it, and yeah, kind of go from there. But yeah, we don't see that right now. Obviously, you can also just build it right here. It would kind of make sense, especially on a bigger map like this. It's not like the Zerg player is going to come out with an entire army in the first few minutes and invade your game. Now that is not how that works. What you normally do is you play semi-defensively early on, and then you kind of try to defend with your offense in the later stage of the game. So yeah, what we see here, semi-defensively, because he only walled off half of his ramp, but he could have walled off the entire thing. If an enemy army comes in, he can wall it off entirely. So there's that. Anyway, we do have one, probably two, no, only one. We only have one Reaper coming out. Normally we see two. Already discussed that in a previous game, so I'm going to do that again. The Reaper is going to just scout around, do some damage where it can, and then run back. Hopefully not get killed, because it is a pretty good scouter unit. Because, well, as a scout it can run pretty fast. It also can invade enemy bases pretty well. Because, well, it's pretty fast. It can also hop on and off of these cliffs, which is pretty useful. And it is going to get the first kill here. No, it didn't actually land the kill. You got outsmarted by a Zergling. Oh, well, that's not something to put on your resume. I got outsmarted by a Zergling, bro. Yeah, he doesn't really do anything anymore because the queens are out. And queens have a decent range, which means that he no longer has that range advantage over his opponents. So yeah, against the Zerglings, of course, he has the speed advantage as well as the range advantage. There's really no way he should get killed. And wow, is he going to prevent this? No, he's not. He could have actually sniped that. Yeah, this is going to just cancel and then build a base, obviously. But very nicely played. And there you go. The base comes up. Very nicely played by the Zerg player there. He knew that his drone would be in trouble, so he immediately let it build a building. Because this big building gets blocked every now and then he would have lost his drone. Would have had to take a new one, put it all the way over there. It's just a hassle. For 19 gold minerals, sorry, it doesn't really matter. It's that's not even 19, it's 6. It's 6 minerals that you lose, so it doesn't even matter. That was 25. Yeah, he did get a little bit of scouting information out of that. He sees that there are two Marines one Reaper and a couple of, well, 4 Hellions here. And let's see if we can actually get something done with this. Only the 2 Marines can actually attack this Overlord. So the Overlord relatively safe for now. Oh, we're floating through space, look at that. Yeah, it's nicely done for, well, the background. There are multiple layers there, and yeah, it's really nicely done. So the Overlord does get taken out, which is surprising because he seemed to be relatively safe still. But yeah, he does get taken out by the long range of those Marines. Of course, we do have the Zerglings that are still roaming around, and we have the Hellions and the Reaper on the other side that are roaming around. Everyone wants a piece of the scouting information that is there, and well, for now it is the Terran player who is actually, well, doing the best thing. Oh my god, the Banshee ran straight into an Overlord, and yes, it does get spotted. Does it have cloak? It doesn't show up here, so I'm not sure. We will just have to follow it around, I guess. So, no kills yet, 1 kill now. So Banshees, of course, really dangerous. They can do very, very well. On the other hand, if you have good defense against it, it does absolutely nothing. So there's that. But for now, we'll have to assume that the Banshee is going to be, well, a nuisance at the very least. But it has to pick up quite a few drone kills in order to make itself worth it. And yeah, for now, it's not really doing anything. So what's happening here? That's just this. Okay, it's this scan. It doesn't matter. So the scan of the base just to see what's there, and yeah, just scouting information is definitely worth something. But yeah, scans are pretty expensive, so normally we don't see people use them too much in the early game. The Reaper, yeah, it got caught in this mineral line a little bit, and then got taken out pretty easily. But it did get scouting information that, well, it needed to get. There is nothing there, except for a base. Well, there is a base there, and that's all the scouting information you got out of that. Look at the amount of creep tumors here, it's insane. Fortunately for the Terran player, his scans last pretty long, and this is what I meant by that Banshee being a nuisance. It is just going to, well, take down the base before there was the Queen incoming. And, well, it only costs 75 minerals, so it's not a big deal. But still, it is a pretty decent chunk of damage if you, well, want to compare that with how much the Banshee actually costs to produce. Because the Banshee may be relatively expensive. The 75 minerals you just got is a big, well, amount towards that. So it's pretty cool. Anyhow, we are going to see some Marine action here. The Marines are coming in. He's not going to scan for now because he knows that there are units coming in. Yeah, there are no Widow Mines yet, but the Overlords are already ready for it, and they're already going to just, yeah, scout around for those. And are we going to be able to defend against this? Because there's nothing to defend except for 1 Queen. And here we come with the Zergling and Baneling army. A few units get taken out, but most of them got away, including the Medevacs. And the Medevacs, of course, yeah, they're kind of useful that way. So we are going to see that the Zerg player is kind of behind here. He lost way more units, well, double the units. And if you lose double the units, you're mostly behind. It is, however, 4 bases against 3, so yeah, there's that. Wow, look at the production there. We do have some Widow Mines producing now. Widow Mines, probably one of my favorite units because of the tactical advantages that you get from it. They're just so good. They're also so sneaky. I like it when they shoot something and people completely don't expect it to be there. I like them. I like them a lot. Anyhow, they are going to burrow here, and the Marines are going to try to do some damage. Of course, once they retreat, the Widow Mice will actually shoot at whatever is coming its way. And only one missile went off, so there you go. Oh, two of them get taken out by the splash. So yeah, still one of them is available. Oh, it gets taken out because we have an overseer here. And yeah, the rest of this Terran army gets decimated. However, some of them still get out. And the Medifacts survived to live another day. Or to heal another day, I guess. Because they don't actually fight. Well, it's to fight another day, but they don't really fight. So yeah, even though the Zerg player was kind of behind, he completely annihilated that army, and there's nothing else to say. Apparently there was not enough army left on the Terran side to do anything there. He yeah, he has 12 Marines and that's it. And 5 Widow Mines. But hey, quick game. Not a really interesting game, but yeah, well, whatever. It happens sometimes that some of these games are just a little bit quicker. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG!